Yeah, what's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Prison Break Raw. I'm your host, the one and only Big JD. In the last presidential debate, Donald Trump tried to clear it up about what he was saying when he went down the escalator talking about Mexicans are bringing crime, they're bringing drugs, they're rapists, and some, I imagine, are good people. He's been grilled on that one right there all this time, ever since he first opened his mouth about it. And I'll be one of the ones to tell you, as an objective person in the middle of all this, to say it was a stupid fucking statement to make. Probably one of his more dumber ones, but that's just the way he is. He has no filter, right? Even his own buddy, Shaquille O'Neal, has gone on record and trying to explain for Trump, his buddy, who he's voting for, by the way, and saying that, you know, sometimes Donald Trump should just keep his mouth shut about these things, and a lot of times he doesn't say it right, and that's just the way he is, but he means well. Whether he means well or not, who knows, right? He was a part of the celebrity elite power structure for some time and had a falling out, became a dropout, and became the wild horse that he is, and that's what it is. But these coyotes that he was talking about has obviously sparked some kind of confusion to some of the people on the left, some of the Biden supporters, whatnot. That one tweet that I showed you in the beginning of this video right here, where somebody actually thought that Trump was talking about coyotes, like Wile E. Coyote or something, dragging kids by the scruff across the border. And it just goes to show you how out of touch a lot of people are and how they're so caught up in like believing the narrative and believing whatever they're told on the media about somebody. When I saw this one right here, it just added more validation for how I know that most of these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, especially when it comes to Donald Trump. Everything that you think you know about Trump, you probably don't. You know, but what I'm saying is I'm not making this about Donald Trump, but when he's talking about coyotes bringing kids and stuff over, believe me when I tell you that that is not a lie. I don't care what fact checker you go through, that is not a lie. It is a fact that a lot of kids are used as a shield. You know, some man and a woman might just grab somebody's kids and take them with them in order to get in. Or it might be a woman that has taken somebody else's kids, or a man that has taken somebody else's kids, or it might even be people from the cartel that are trying to do it. It happens. If you think it don't happen, then you're foolish and naive. I mean, there is a lot of shit coming over that border that I wish I didn't see in my life and crime and stuff like that. And a lot of this stuff I'm not going to talk to you about. A lot of the stuff I'm not going to admit to or speak about, because I'm not on here to expose any of that stuff. I could just tell you this. Tough border security is definitely essential on that border down there. I could be the first one to tell you from firsthand knowledge and experience of what I've seen. And I can also tell you this. If you think that it's only Mexicans, Salvadorians, Hondurians, Nicaraguans, whoever are coming over that border, you're sorely mistaken. People from all over the world is coming through that border. People are coming through Asia that are coming through the western part, through like the area of TJ. People are coming from Africa. People are coming from the Middle East. People are coming from Eastern Europe. Young girls are being trafficked through that border so they can come to this country and be sexually exploited and trafficked until they're just dead. If you don't believe that, go watch a movie called Human Trafficking with Mira Sorvino. That movie will make you cry. What they were doing to all these young girls from the Ukraine. Thought they were going to be a model. Thought they were going to a modeling agency. Ended up getting smuggled through Mexico, through the southern border, and ended up in a whorehouse where they were getting all kinds of things done to them by all kinds of sick, twisted men. Some of these girls were real little. Real little. Their parents didn't even know what happened to them. So the question becomes like, what is really coming over that border? Anything and everything, the sky's the limit, is coming over there. It's coming across. And the one thing that I've always tried to stress to many of my friends, my family, people that I know real well, that I am totally against banning firearms in this country because of what happens on the southern border and because of what could possibly come through the northern border through Canada with somebody like Trudeau that's all about letting refugees come there by the boatloads, by the thousands. Anybody from a terrorist organization could infiltrate through that system, that refugee system, and cross the border at Canada. There's a lot of places. That border's huge, man. A lot bigger than the Mexican border. There's places in that Canadian border you could just walk straight across like you're walking across the street. Like you walking from like Buena Park to the city of La Mirada. But when you take away the guns, guess what also comes through that border? That's the main source supply of where a lot of the AK-47s and foreign assault rifles and shit that are coming through the border. If you think that people that are engaged in crime are going to stop getting guns if they ban guns, once again, you don't know what you're talking about. All of that stuff is coming through that border, and it's coming through every single day. But the main thing that I found was funny was people are now trying to say that a coyote doesn't exist. And I could tell you with experience, firsthand knowledge, that they do exist. They do. And they will use children to gain entry. So if you got 586 kids that they can't find their parents, what you learn if you start doing more research into what's going on is you come to find out that some of these parents don't even want to claim the kids. Why? Because they're not their kids. It's one of these many things that there's no simple solution to the problem. Whether you're a Trump supporter or a Biden supporter or whoever supporter, you got to fix that border problem, and you got to fix it fast, man, because it is a problem. And that's coming from somebody who's been in the criminal underworld for a long time. So you already know there's some validity to what I'm telling you. You already know what it is. You heard it right here. Prison Break Raw, uncut, uncensored, no holds barred, non-sugarcoat, non-politically correct, all up in your face, slapping you with that dick of reality. And I'm out.